Hello my beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do another pick a card reading with you, which I am super excited about. This pick a card reading is all about changes and transformations that you're going through at this time, what big changes and transformations are happening in your life. And I'm really excited to kind of dive into this with you. So like always, I have some piles here in front of you. We've got pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Please take this time to pause, meditate on the piles if you need to. Alright, and use your intuition to guide you to the pile of your choice. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's totally fine. You can feel free to watch more than one pile if you feel called to. I will leave the timestamps in the description box below to make it easy for you guys to go to the pile that you have felt drawn to, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading, all about what big changes and transformations are happening in your life, what changes are coming your way, and things that you may need to hear at this time about what is currently going on in your situation. This is a collective reading, so please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. Like I always say, your intuition is key here, so don't make messages fit where they don't, if you know what I mean. Just use your intuition to guide you, okay? Now, first what I want to do is just roll the astro dice here to kind of see what energies we're working with, all about these changes and transformations. So please, Spirit, for pile number 1, what current changes and transformations are happening in pile number 1's life? Please, Spirit, what current changes and transformations are happening in pile number 1's life at this time? All right, so we have the 3rd house. We have Capricorn energy showing up. And then we also have the South Node showing up. So, this to me, right off the bat, with the 3rd house, this can be talking about communication, messages, writing, teaching. It could be related to siblings, distant relatives, family members like aunts and uncles, cousins. It also talks about, you know, your current living environment, not like your home, but like the neighborhood that you live in, your community like that's around you, like your immediate environment that you're surrounded by. And with the South Node showing up, this to me almost feels like you're kind of dealing with something from your past. This could be dealing with something from past life. Maybe even like ending past life trauma cycles, things like that might have been repeating in your life. Then with Capricorn energy, this to me is like hard work, determination, trying to succeed, success, material wealth, things like that. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting right off the bat. And I mean, some of you could be a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, but of course you don't have to be. But that's kind of what I'm getting right away. Now, I also pulled some astro cards as well to kind of see what else I could get from this reading before I jump into your tarot. So let's see what we have. We have semi-sextile, allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. Okay, so this to me indicates that there is some kind of cycle happening in your life right now that I do feel like is connected to like past life energy because of the South Node showing up. It's almost like you've been going through these cycles in your life that you also went through in a past life. And you're needing, like, I feel like one of the big major transformations that you're going through at this time is breaking those past life cycles, breaking those trauma cycles that happen in your life, breaking those repeating patterns, repeating cycles, and realizing that you have growth potential and really growing and allowing good things to happen in your life because you are learning that there's so much potential that you have, and you're no longer going to let your past hold you back. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of success because of that, is something that I'm kind of getting. But like, you need to allow things to happen the way that they're meant to. Don't try to push off change. Allow yourself to embrace the changes that are happening in your life and kind of go with the flow as well. So we also have Scorpio, transformation, intense, passionate, secretive, thorough, obsessive, intimate, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Okay, so some of you might have a your South Node in Scorpio. So if you know anything about astrology and you study your natal chart, definitely look into that or see where you have Scorpio in your chart. But Scorpio rules over like just like power controls, obsessive thoughts, obsessive thinking, being obsessive over like people and things, manipulative energy, but also really passionate, intense, secretive, mysterious as well. So this to me could mean that one huge transformation that you're going through, I mean, in general, you're definitely going through a transformation because of Scorpio here showing up in this reading. But I feel as if you're going through this transformation where you're letting go of like your obsessive tendencies, any need to feel like you need to control every aspect of your life, right? You're allowing the universe to kind of come through and, you know, it's like you're trusting in the universe more to bring through what you want and what you desire, and you're no longer trying to control the path that you're on so fiercely. It's like you're letting go of control, you're letting go of those obsessive tendencies so you can allow your manifestations to truly come to fruition here. Because the more you try to control your situation, the more you push off your manifestations. And I think that's something that you're starting to realize, that you're stepping into this new version of you that's just letting go of the obsessive, manipulative, controlling tendencies that you might have had, that might have stemmed from, you know, a past life, or it could even stem from childhood and things that you went through in your childhood, and it's like trauma responses, right? So we also have Saturn. Ooh, okay, so now this is where it gets interesting, because Capricorn rules Saturn, so that's really interesting as well, that we have Capricorn energy and Saturn showing up. So this to me, you may be going through your Saturn return at this time. If you're between the ages of like 28 and 30-ish, you're probably going through a Saturn return, and that's really powerful stuff. Saturn return is really, it's like restrictive energy, delayed gratification. It's like you're learning lessons wherever Saturn is returning in your natal chart. So for example, I have Saturn in the 5th house, which has been really tough for me, especially because I've been trying to conceive, and the 5th house also can rule children and things like that. So delayed gratification when it comes to children, lessons to learn before you can conceive and things like that. But it also talks about self-expression and learning how to express yourself and come out of your shell and show your authentic self and who you truly are. So, and learning how to have more fun in life and not being so serious all the time. So kind of take this time, if you can, to use astro.com and look up your natal chart and transits to see if Saturn is returning in your chart, or to see where Saturn's transiting right now, because you could be learning a lot of lessons in that specific house in your natal chart, okay? But anyways, Saturn is all about discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, maturity, gravity, okay? So you're definitely learning some tough lessons right now, and that's all part of this transformation and change that's happening in your life, and you may feel restricted in some way because of this Saturn energy. And then we have the sun, being, essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity, distinction, childishness, ego, individuality, solitude, expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and father. Okay, so yeah, it's like, I feel like you're transforming into who you're truly meant to be, and you're letting go of any aspect of yourself that was holding you back, that might have been tied in and connected to your past. You might be letting go of the past finally. You might be really healing from the past. You might be letting go of outdated belief systems, things like that, and really stepping into a more creative persona as well. It's like you're getting more in tune with your creativity, your creative side. So that's really interesting. You might be also letting go of, like, oh, hold on. Whoa, okay, yeah. Sorry, the camera kind of did this weird, oh yeah, it's doing this focus thing, guys, which is kind of frustrating. Hold on, has it been doing this whole time? I really hope not, and if it has, I do apologize, but it's still doing that, and I don't like that. I'm really hoping that it doesn't continue to do that. If it does, that will be really frustrating. I hate when the camera goes out of focus. So I'm really hoping that will not continue to happen. But anyways, as I was saying here, that was kind of like the astrology energy that we're dealing with here for you in your transformations pile number 1. But now I want to look at tarot, look at your oracle cards to kind of get further information and clarity here. So let's see. First, let's do some tarot for you, pile number 1. What major transformations and changes is pile number 1 going through, please, Spirit? Major transformations and changes is pile number 1 going through. Major transformations and changes is pile number 1 going through. Oh, I thought I had a card for that. Ooh. This way. Make sure you guys can see this. But yeah, I need to work on getting a better like angle situation set up here. But please, Spirit, clarify this message for pile number 1 here with transformation. Changes is pile number 1 going through. Transformation. Changes. Whoa. Transformation and changes. Alright, yes. So right off the bat here, I feel as if you're moving away from like challenging times. I feel like you guys have been going through some challenging times. We have the 10 of Wands reversed here, the Hangman reversed. Maybe a time where you felt like you were taking on the burdens of everyone around you. You were putting so much on your plate. You were really burning yourself out. Okay. Also, I feel like you were in a time of stagnation where you felt really bored and you did not feel content with a lot of things that were happening in your life. But we have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups, and that to me is like emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment coming in for you through this transformation. After such a time of like indecision and being off balance almost, and it's like you're finding more balance in your life. And you probably had this illusion here about this wish fulfillment. I feel like whatever this wish fulfillment is for you, for a while you were in your own head about this, feeling like you weren't worthy of receiving this wish fulfillment, feeling like you you know, lacked the confidence to achieve whatever this wish fulfillment is related to, and you were afraid to take action for a long time when it comes to this wish fulfillment. And also we have this Nine of Wands energy, so it's like you have been through it. You're like a wounded warrior here. You were really determined, and you kept going even when times were hard. You never gave up, and because of that you're getting this wish fulfillment. And this Ace of Cups energy is coming into your life, where you're going to be feeling emotionally so fulfilled and abundant. Tears of joy, I'm feeling like tears of joy is going to come through this. Because the thing is with Saturn, it's like, yeah, there is restrictions, setbacks, and delayed gratification, but rewards from Saturn returns can also be really amazing as well, because it's like that patient energy, that hard work ends up paying off within time, within divine timing. But also I do see with the Six of Cups here, children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, or just romanticizing how things used to be. So some of this energy could be connected to childhood wounds, things from your past, like I said, just, you know, being in this whole like past energy. And I feel like you're finally going to be healing and letting go of the past so you can move forward and have that wish fulfillment that you want and not hold yourself back anymore. You're going through this huge awakening, okay? And it's like a temporary pause for reflection and insight and awakening, where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. It's like you're getting this new perspective on life, this new sense of self-awareness, especially because we saw that with the sun and the being. It's like you're transforming into a whole new person. And I feel like a lot of your beliefs and your mindsets are completely changing and transforming. And you're going to be stepping out of this like stagnant energy and finding a lot more balance in your life after you go through this transformation and this awakening. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with tarot at this moment. But let's look at also your oracle cards. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a moment here. Let's look at your oracle cards. Okay, so starting off, I want to start with my Enchanted Map oracle card here for you, which we have listening, also with the number 8. So the number 8 could be significant for you, maybe elephant and music. But I feel like you're really going to be listening more to the signs, listening to your angels and your spirit guides a lot more, listening to the music of the universe. You may even become this person who is listening to others, more in tune with music is kind of what I'm getting. And what does the guidebook say about this? The number 8 also represents like abundance as well. So an open heart will hear the message. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. So you're becoming made more aware of what is going on in your life right now and why it's happening. because everything happens for us and not to us. I truly believe that there is a reason for everything, even though I know that can be a very triggering statement depending on certain situations and circumstances. So let's see what else we have. A light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Yeah, you guys are a radiant being who has so much to share and give and express to this world. And for a while, I feel like you held yourself back. And now Spirit's really saying through this transformation, the changes that are coming into your life is going to help you step into your purpose, your power, your light, and share your light with the world, because the world needs your light is what I'm hearing. It's really, you know, you have so much to offer to this world, and you can really help make such a positive change in humanity and in this planet. You're not meant to hold yourself back. Don't let your past hold you back either. Surrender your fear of intimacy and surrender obsessive thinking. Okay, so like I was saying with the Scorpio here and the obsessiveness, maybe there's some obsessive thinking that's happening. It says if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Yeah, you need to surrender your obsessive thinking or your obsessive desire to control a certain outcome. That is going to be really important, and as you let go of that, I feel like that's all part of your change. You're learning how to let go of that obsessiveness, the need to control, the need to know exactly what's going to happen at all times. And once you let go of that, that's when the real change and transformation is going to start happening. Now, some of you also have this fear of intimacy that you're going to finally let go of, which is going to let you allow love to come into your life. Maybe that's a part of you that you're healing and working on healing. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, again, and with the listening card here, that was one of the messages, was like opening your heart and listening with your heart rather than just your ears all the time. And really allowing that fear of intimacy to wash away and allow yourself to let love in so that you can have the life that you desire. And we have gratitude here with Gemini energy, and the number 9. You could be a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. But gratitude is something that's going to be really important for you throughout this change and transformation. Just practicing gratitude, being thankful and grateful for what you do have, and not always looking at what your life lacks. Because when you're looking at what your life lacks, what you're being restricted from, what you do not have, you often bring in this energy that doesn't allow abundance and happiness to come in. It's like a lack mentality that is going to hold you back. So practicing gratitude, being grateful for what you have, and allowing yourself to welcome in any of the abundance is going to be really important. And we also go from 8 to 9 here. So that's progression in my eyes. So you're definitely progressing. For your spirit animal messages, we have 44 and 43, which again signifies this progression, 7 to 8, 43 to 44. Okay, you see clearly now with the owl spirit. So yeah, as you go through this transformation, this change, you're becoming more self-aware. You can see your situation more clearly. You understand why things are happening the way that they are, and this is going to bring you a sense of clarity. And through this, you're going to be reclaiming your power, because we have the Panther spirit here, reclaim your power. It's going to help you reclaim your power, and that's a beautiful message. And there's so much progression happening and progress that's just really great to see. We have healing energy. Yeah, so this transformation and change is bringing huge amounts of healing into your life. You're healing from your past, and you're finally letting go of those past trauma responses or those past behaviors and wounds that you never truly healed from, that ended up keeping you in these toxic cycling patterns in your life and throughout your relationships. And as you continue to heal, you become the best version of yourself, and you let love in, and you break those cycles, you break those chains, those repeating cycles that might even be repeating from past lives. This is huge energy. We have follow your dreams and health. Wow, and again with another number 8 here. So throughout this transformation and this change, I feel as if you're improving your health. You're going to be feeling a lot more healthier. Your health might be getting better, but again, I am not a doctor. I'm not licensed in nutrition or anything like that. So please take this with a grain of salt here. If you feel as if you need to see a doctor, then please do so. But I do feel like you're going to be improving your health through this transformation and change, and letting go of unhealthy habits, stopping those unhealthy cycles that might tie into the unhealthy habits, addictions, things that you have. And you're going to be following your dreams, okay? Following your dreams. And I love that. Again with the 8 and 5. So a lot of abundance and change coming into your life, but also a 5, which is 13, and then goes down to a 4, so stability. We have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So yeah, I feel like through this change and transformation, you're becoming more confident in who you are, and because you're becoming more confident, you're able to follow your dreams more. And this change is bringing you closer to your dreams. And having that confidence as you heal and let go of the past is going to bring you so much abundance. I truly feel that. And then we have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio showing up again, letting go of the past, letting go of negative thought patterns, letting go of negative mindsets, letting go of toxic cycles, bad habits, letting go of the past, any negativity in your life. You're not having any more of it. Through this change and transformation, you're letting go of anything that's holding you back. You're letting go of the negativity. You're letting go of those obsessive thinking patterns, okay? Huge energy, huge energy. We have strength and financial health. So again, like I was saying, abundance is definitely coming your way. Your financial health is going to be improving as well as your health. And you're going to feel like you have so much more strength within. Especially because I feel like it's been such a trying, hard time for you, because we saw that 10 of Wands energy show up in your tarot reading. It's like you've been feeling so tied down, feeling probably really tired, burnt out energy, holding on to so much, and you're finally letting go of all that heavy baggage, all of that weight. And as you let it go and you find that strength to let it go, you become even stronger than before, and you become more abundant in every aspect of your life. So for your fairy message here, we have believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. You are becoming such a magical being here. You're believing in magic more. You're believing in the impossible. As you step into this mindset where you start to believe that you can have what it is you desire, and you let go of the mindset that held you back from that for so long, that's when you truly start to see miracles happen within your life. So I'm telling you right now, Spirit really wants you to change your thought process, the way that you think about your certain situations that are happening in your life. You know, it's so easy to be like, oh, I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, how unfair, this isn't fair, like I'm lacking so much. You look at everything you're lacking in your life, that truly holds you back. And I'm not for toxic positivity. You need to feel it to heal it, but you also need to try to look at things from a different perspective so you can bring in and allow that abundance to come through to you, so you're not blocking it from entering your life. And then we have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yeah, you are manifesting so much into your life through this change and transformation. You're becoming a powerful manifester. As you change your thought process, as you let go of the past, as you let go of limiting beliefs, you become this artist, this manifester. And I feel like you're going to see your creative abilities really start to strengthen as well. You're going to become really creative. And I do feel like there's like a message you're meant to share with the world through following your dreams. Let's see what the angels have to say for you. We have forgiveness. Okay, and we also have no. So whatever this no may mean to you, if you had like a question, then this could be the answer to that question. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of forgiveness happening again as you heal. It's like you're letting go of the resentment, the pain from the past, specifically that might be connected to past relationships or your childhood. And as you forgive, you become this new person and you transform into this new person who no longer holds on to that baggage, and you feel a lot freer, you feel lighter, and you're calling in so much abundance through forgiving and healing. And for your success cards, we have Tower, solid foundation, success with effort, okay? Because we saw that Capricorn energy, Saturn energy showing up. There's going to be some effort that needs to be put, but through the effort, you're going to find success. Then we have Needle and Thread, a sincere wish will be granted through this transformation and change. We also have spiritual love here, okay? So you're probably going to find your spiritual partner, your soulmate, through this transformation and change. And also we have February. So something major connected to this change and this situation and transformation is going to happen in February for you. It's like a change in the wind. You may be relocating, you may be changing directions, or all of a sudden you're going to realize that this wish, this Tower moment, this spiritual love is all going to come to fruition in February specifically, or you're just going to see a lot of abundance in February. However that resonates for you, please take it as it resonates. I really hope this message and reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, pile number one, please give this a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments and interacting with you. Please hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Alright guys, and I really hope to see you guys next time. I will leave ways that you can support and connect with me in the description box below. If you want a natal chart reading, transit chart reading, or a tarot one-on-one reading, there will be links in them below for you to do so as well. Until next time. Hello, pile number two. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading. All about the big changes and transformations that you're going through at this time, and messages about them and what it's going to bring into your life. Alright, pile number two, and now this is a collective reading, so it's really important that you use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading, because I am dealing with a lot of energy. But I'm really excited to jump into this reading for you. First, what I want to do is roll the astro dice to kind of see the energy that we're working with. So please, Spirit, for pile number two, what big changes and transformations are coming into their life happening at this time? What do they need to know about their changes and transformations at this time? Please, Spirit, for pile number two. Changes and transformations, pile number two. Alright, so we have the 7th house with the Leo and Sun. So that's really interesting. This to me feels like there's a huge transformation happening in regards to partnerships, relationships in your life. You could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but with the Sun in the Leo, this to me gives me like a lot of self-expression. Maybe you're needing to express yourself more within your relationships. Find your confidence to speak up about what it is you need or desire, or just kind of finding more creative self-expression within your partnerships and relationships at this time. But what I'm going to do is look at more of your oracle cards and tarot to kind of get further clarity on this. But let's look at your astrology cards that I pulled for you as well for additional messages. Yep, so this is definitely dealing with love and partnership here because we have Venus, love. So beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, value, pleasure. Sorry about my doggy dog freaking out over there. Never fails. There's never a reading that he is not freaking out. So that's really great. I'll be right back. Alright, so as I was saying, this is definitely, this change and transformation I feel like is happening within your relationships. So let's see what else we got. We got Libra. Again, relationship energy here. I feel like through this change and transformation, you might even be finding more balance within your relationships and partnerships. Harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, judgmental, flattering, indecisive. Okay, so it's very possible that you're finding more balance within your relationships, within your partnership here. You could be realizing what it is that you desire and want. You're letting go of people-pleasing tendencies and allowing yourself to express what you need more of in relationships, and maybe not settling, maybe letting go of people who aren't good for you. We also have sextile, opportunity, collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, creates possibilities, opens doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. Yeah, there's some sort of opportunity happening for you within your relationship, particularly maybe in your love life, your romantic life, an opportunity coming through, doors opening for you. You could be collaborating with someone. There's just like a lot of possibilities coming through, and again, more about communicating and what it is you desire, want, and need. And then we have Mercury, communication. Cannot make this up, guys. I cannot make this up. Yeah, words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, perception, curiosity. You guys are stepping into this like energy where you're communicating more with your partners. You're learning how to communicate more within your relationships in a healthy way, to bring in balance, to bring in abundance in your love life, to bring in happiness and opportunities. There's a huge opportunity that's going to be happening in your love life, and a lot of this has to do with communication as well. Maybe someone that you've been wanting to communicate with is going to be communicating with you. These are just ideas that are coming off, or just messages that I'm getting right off the bat here, but that's really great. This is beautiful so far. But let's look at your tarot. Spirit, please, for pile number 2, what changes and transformations are happening for pile number 2, please, Spirit? Changes and transformations happening for pile number 2. Big changes and transformations are happening. Pile number 2, please, Spirit. Wow, you guys. Beautiful energy. I can't get over how beautiful this energy is. Changes and transformations happening for pile number 2, please, Spirit. Bottom deck energy. Yeah. I didn't realize I had 4 cards already, so I'm going to take the 4 cards here. Wow. There's definitely like a spiritual awakening happening within your partnership, within your love life, within, you're like manifesting the freaking love that you desire. You're like manifesting the family you want. You're manifesting the love you want, the relationships you want, the happiness that you want. Like, you're about to have it all through this transformation because you're becoming so powerful as a manifester here. And it's like you're going through this awakening where you're becoming more self-aware of who you are and what you desire. So because of that, I feel like you're not going to settle for anything less. Maybe you were at a period in your life where your love life kind of felt like it was at a standstill, where you were kind of taking a pause to figure out what it was you truly wanted within your love life. And now it's like through this change and transformation, you're coming out of that period of time where you were just on a pause, standstill, and all of a sudden you got like all of these opportunities and possibilities happening after like a really hard time. I feel like it's like you're stepping out of this hard time in your love life, transforming through that, and before you know it, there's so much options, opportunities coming to you in your love life and your relationships that it might even be so overwhelming that you might not even know what to do. But it's like you're getting all of these gifts, like manifesting so much happiness and fulfillment and the family you desire, the soulmate. And I'm going to clarify though, because I find that it's very important to do here. So please, Spirit, for pile number 2, clarify this message. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, so it's like for a while I feel like you were listening more to your ego than you were to your intuition about your love life situation. There was this illusion of being trapped. Okay, but then through this transformation and change, you're accepting responsibility for your situation, and then you make choices that support your path to happiness, okay? And perhaps you're letting go of addictions or unhealthy habits as well. But it's like you're finally letting go of letting your ego stand in your way, specifically when it comes to your love life and your romantic situation here. And because of that, all of a sudden, there's so much to celebrate, because now, you know, there's peace and prosperity coming to you, peace and contentment in your personal life coming to you, because you're finally listening to your intuition and you're letting go of your ego. You're letting go of holding on to things that are no longer good for you, holding on to people, addictions, habits that are no longer good for you. And we got this 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups energy, which is just freaking beautiful, because now you're falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on people you love. And 3 of Cups, news worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. And before, you were in this like hangman energy, 4 of Cups energy, failing to recognize that there was a magical opportunity that was right in front of you, because you were discontent or bored and you were lost in your own world, the distractions of daily life. But you're finally going through this transformation and waking up to realizing that you were getting in your own way of the relationships and love that is meant to enter into your life because of your ego. Honestly. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Wands, an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So much opportunity coming to you within your relationships and your romantic partnerships here. And it's honestly such a beautiful energy. But it's like you're finally getting out of your own way here. And because of that, there's so much opportunity coming your way. You're communicating what it is you desire and want. You're not settling. You're letting go of toxic people. You're letting go of toxic, unhealthy addictions and habits. So that's really beautiful. But I want to look at your oracle cards as well. So let's see what we got. So we have, I want to start with, where is it? Yeah. Your Enchanted Map Oracle card, which is Solitude 13 or number 4, and 4 represents like stability, foundations, and things like that. But maybe there's this time of solitude that you kind of went into hermit mode to kind of figure out what it is you truly wanted and desired and deserved. And through that solitude, you find exactly what it is you want. And now this is where the blessings can come to fruition here. But I want to read from the guidebook as well. So it says, I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Meditation is required when you receive the Solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous, I hope that I'm pronouncing that right, thoughts, and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. Okay, so take the time to really meditate and relax and rest and be comfortable in, it's like be comfortable with being alone, because through being alone you find exactly what it is you want and desire. Some of you may have gone through a really hard time in your romantic love life recently, and because of that you're needing to focus on self-love and to really figure out how to heal from that situation so that you can call in what it is you desire, what it is you love, and the love that you deserve, because you have to truly allow yourself to heal from any pain or hurt you went through in order to receive that person who, you know, is worthy of like your love. Because so often when we're hurt and unhealed, we often attract people into our lives who just act as a mirror and trigger us and trigger our unhealed wounds. But once we finally heal fully, we no longer can be triggered the way we once were. So that's my little spiel about that. We also have positivity here. This is, again, more Leo energy, sun, moon, or rising. So we could definitely be dealing with some Leos in this group, or Libras. But yeah, I feel like, again, with the number 4, I feel like a lot of stability is going to be entering your life. But you're being called to try to look at situations from a different perspective, of more positivity, like a more positive perspective. And that's hard sometimes, because there are things that happen in our life that really freaking suck, that really hurt, that really causes pain, and you are 100% allowed to feel that pain and to feel hurt by such situations. But you also don't want to dwell in it, because that can also hold you back. So it's important to feel the pain, but then it's also important to allow yourself the opportunity to not stay in that energy, because when you stay in that energy, you know, you're really blocking yourself from truly healing. You have to feel it, but then you also have to allow yourself to move past it too. And that's going to come in divine timing when you're meant to. You're allowed to feel it for the time that you need to feel it and then heal it. But spiritually saying is focusing on looking at your love life and your romantic relationships and partnerships from a more positive perspective at this time could possibly really help. And through this change and transformation, I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot more positive, and you're going to be seeing a lot more emotional fulfillment come into your life. So we have surrender stubbornness. If you are tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So again, emphasis on communication here. recognizing if you're communicating in healthy ways within your relationships. Sometimes we don't want to take accountability for the way that we communicate with others. Sometimes it's hard for us to see where we can improve. But when you're able to do that self-reflection and see the self-awareness and recognize where you might be, you know, struggling due to past traumas, you can heal that part of you so that you can communicate in more loving and compassionate ways. And as you're able to communicate in more loving and passionate ways, you bring in healthier relationships into your life. And I think that's something that you're going through at this time, is realizing how you can bring in healthier relationships through healthier communication tactics. Or, I don't know, maybe tactics isn't the best word, but just in general, being a healthier communicator. Then we have surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So allow yourself to call in inner peace and to be at peace, and, you know, kind of look at what good things are happening in your life right now and not always focusing on the negative. And through that, I think you will find inner peace to really enter your life. So we have 66 white raven spirit, trust in the magic. So you're being called to trust in the magic through this, because as you trust in the magic, beautiful things will transpire and happen. Spirit will make sure of that. And dream the world into being with the lizard spirit here with 38 or 11. You could be a master number 11. But yeah, it's like whatever you dream about, you can have. But you have to believe that you're allowed to have that. Because if you don't believe in that, then you won't have that. You will have whatever it is you believe in. So maybe opening your heart up more to believing that you are worthy of love, and you're worthy of the relationships you desire. You're worthy of calling in this soulmate, calling in this healthy, stable foundation, healthy, stable connection with a partner. Healthy relationships in general, and that doesn't even just have to be like a romantic partner, but this could be friendships and whatever else. Take charge and action. Okay, so I know we had the solitude card show up, but with take charge and action, I also feel like you're being called to step into, because Leo showed up a lot too, step into your confidence more, step into being more confident in your love life. Believing in yourself, not being afraid to speak up, not being afraid to communicate, not being afraid to take control of your love life, and not letting people walk all over you in your relationships, not letting yourself really, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that really believing in yourself and in your potential and in your power is going to be really important, and allowing yourself to have those healthy communications if they need to happen. If you have some relationships in your life right now where you feel like you need to have those happy communications, or where you feel like you need to make a change, shift, speak up, and take charge about a certain situation, then this is indicating that. Okay, so yeah, I'm not surprised by this, but we have effort, 13 or 4 again, stability, and then relationship change, 56 or 11 showing up again. All right, there is definitely a relationship change happening, and I feel like this is happening due to a lot of effort. I feel like you've been putting in a lot of effort when it comes to a specific relationship, and I feel like you're finally going to see the outcomes of that effort, I guess is what I'm kind of trying to say here. Now, again, there's a lot of different energies I'm picking up on, so every situation is going to be different, so please use your intuition. Y'all, I cannot speak or pronounce my words today. It's like I'm tongue-tied. But there is some sort of relationship change happening in your life. And now, because I saw such positive cards in your tarot reading, that I feel like this is a happy change for you. If you were in a toxic situation, I feel like you're moving away from that and calling in a soulmate. If you are in a partnership right now that you love this person, I feel like there's a relationship change coming for you guys that you might have been trying to manifest together. Whether that's, you know, moving and finding a home and creating a stable foundation together, whether that's marriage, whether that's, you know, starting a family of your own, whatever this relationship change indicates for you, that's happening through this transformation and change. Like, that is going to be yours. So that's really positive, and this is all happening due to efforts that you're putting in when it comes to these relationship changes. You're putting in the effort to communicate, you're putting in the effort to find balance, you're putting in the effort to be loved, to not settle for less than you deserve, you're putting in the effort to, you know, really think more positively about your situation. Be bold and make the first move yet again. Take charge and action. Be bold, make the first move, putting in effort. I cannot make this up. I cannot. This is a very synchronized reading. It's really beautiful. But yeah, take charge, be confident within your relationships, make the first move. That's a message for you. Now we also have manifestation and friendship. Oh man, I'm just blown away at how this is all turning out here. You're manifesting the relationships, the friendships you desire. You're manifesting the love life you desire. You're manifesting the people that you want in your life, those healthy relationships that you desire, that you're manifesting that, you're getting that. If there is someone you need to make the first move about friendship-wise, however this resonates for you, if you've been thinking about reaching out to someone, maybe that's what that means. But honestly, I'm truly getting that you're becoming more confident, and as you become more confident and you realize what it is you desire and want within your relationships, you are manifesting exactly that, exactly those relationships into your life. Like, you're going through a huge transformation and change with your relationships. And I love to see that for you guys, because that's just beautiful. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Okay? So don't be afraid to talk to your angels, talk to your guides. They're here for you. They're here to protect you throughout this. If there's something you need help with or clarity, go into that solitude energy and do the meditation, okay? Because through meditation, often you get clarity, you get answers. We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So again, take care of your body, your mind, your soul here. Rest when you need to. When you feel like you are needing rest and solitude, don't be afraid to do so. Don't try to please everyone around you. Self-care is not selfish. I know people might have different views on that, but when you truly need the rest, you need to put yourself first. Then we have creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Again, with the Leo energy, keep going back to that, but if you've been feeling the urge to be more creative in certain aspects of your life, then this is the time to do so. And now this also could be saying, like, you're creating something together with your partner. If you've been trying to manifest creating something with your partner, then this could also indicate that, whether that's creating a child, whether that's creating a new home for yourselves, whether that's creating a beautiful marriage together, a stable foundation, okay? Or collaborating with other people on creating something like a creative project. And now, what does your angels have to say? No need to worry, okay? Let go of your stress, your worries about this situation, this transformation, this change. There is no need to worry or stress it. And lastly, we have some success cards. We have happiness. You have happiness coming through this change and transformation. You have Happiness, again, wow. And some of you may be receiving flowers, but wow, happiness want to show up twice. That is clear indication that you are about to enter a happy, stable time in your life, specifically within your relationships. We have June showing up, so the month of June could be significant to you. And we also have November, so November could be significant as well. Interesting. So these 2 months are significant when it comes to this connection, this relationship, these relationships. And then we have position of authority. So you're about to also enter a position of authority with that Leo energy, with that confidence, with that taking action, being bold, speaking, communicating clearly. Love this reading for you guys. This was beautiful energy, and I'm so grateful that you allowed me to, you know, tap into your energy and get these messages for you. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope it resonated. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I will leave ways that you can support and connect with me in the description box below as well. If you want a natal chart reading or any astrological reading, I'm here for you. Check out the links below. I also offer one-on-one personal tarot readings. There's links below for that as well. And I really hope to see you guys next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about what big changes and transformations are happening in your life at this time, what they're going to bring to you. All right, just lots of messages that you need to hear about these changes and transformations. Now, this is a collective reading, so please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. Take what resonates, and you know, don't try to make things fit if it doesn't, but your intuition should let you know how and where it can fit into your life. There should be at least one message that you need to hear at this time. So before I get into your tarot cards here, we're going to roll the astro dice to kind of get some messages about the energy that we're dealing with. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, what transformations and changes are coming into the life of pile number 3? Please, Spirit, changes and transformations for pile number 3. We have Aquarius energy here. So you could be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this also talks about, like, since we have the first house, I feel as if you're letting your true self shine through here. It's like you're stepping into your authentic self. And we also have Mercury energy. So this also could indicate communication. But I feel you're stepping into your authentic self, your authenticity. You're communicating more. And as you communicate, you're communicating more in a way that is true to who you are, true to yourself. You're owning your individuality. You're not letting the opinions of others kind of hold you back. You could be going through a physical transformation of some sort as well. There could be a physical transformation that you're going through. But I also feel like your personality is changing. Your personality might be changing, but like in a way where, again, you are more in alignment with who you truly want to be. Your individuality, you're owning that. You're not holding back from letting your true self shine through. And I feel like that's a huge part of this transformation and change you're going through. But I also pulled some astro cards here from my astro deck. So let's see what we got. We have Jupiter, expansion, enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, chance, expansion, exploration. Okay, so you guys may be expanding your belief system as well. I feel like your belief system might have been going through a change, a transformation, where you're having new beliefs. You're letting go of old limiting beliefs, outdated beliefs, and your whole entire belief system could be changing. You could be also getting a lot of luck that comes into your life through this transformation as well. Luck, positivity, a lot of enthusiasm, optimism. You could be traveling, you could be exploring. Check to see where Jupiter is in your chart right now, transiting in your natal chart, and you could be expanding in that aspect of your life. We have the 10th house, reputation. Okay, so now I'm getting another message here where your career could be expanding. You could be changing your career. You could be going through a career transformation or just a reputation transformation, achievement. You're getting either fame, you're getting noticed for your hard work, your efforts. There could be a sense of fame coming in, creating a legacy. Also dealing with authority figures, but I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming to you within your reputation. Some of you could be becoming famous. I mean, take that as it resonates. Maybe not all of you, but you're getting noticed more. You're getting recognized for your hard work, your efforts, and there's a sense of expansion within your 10th house, which I think is beautiful. And we also have 5th house. Okay, so now we also have passion, performance, entertainment, creativity, love affairs, passion, pleasure, parties, children, romance, humor. Okay, so now you could also be expanding in the 5th house. Again, definitely check where Jupiter is transiting in your chart right now. But some of you could be having children. Some of you could be transforming in your romantic love life, in your romantic relationships. Some of you could be changing. You're definitely expressing yourself more. I feel like more self-expression. You could be pursuing a passion as a career, and through pursuing your passion, you're getting recognized for your passions that you're trying to pursue. You could be turning a hobby or a passion into a career. These are all different messages I'm getting. A lot of creativity, creative self-expression happening. And lastly, we have complexity. So irritates, complicates, misses the mark, clashes, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, transforms. So yeah, even though you're going to have this like expansion within these houses, there's also a sense of complexity that's happening as well, that you're maybe not getting the results that you want as quick as you want, or there's some sort of adjustments being needed, which is why this transformation comes into play here. Okay, but let's look at your tarot cards for further messages here about all of this energy. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, what big transformations and changes are happening in their life at this time? Please, Spirit, for pile number 3. Transformations and changes for pile number 3 at this time, please, Spirit. One more card. All right. Yep, so you're definitely going through this sense of like a spiritual awakening within yourself, where you're becoming more aware of what it is you desire, why things are happening the way they are, just a lot more self-awareness. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, and what's interesting within like the normal 7 of Pentacles in a normal deck, or like the original deck, talks about like planting seeds and like hard work, but like mostly planting seeds. And then here it's like being represented as, if you can see, like she's pregnant. It's like they're waiting for, it's like the seed has been planted and she's pregnant and they're waiting for the baby. So again, with the 5th house showing up, and this as well in Jupiter expansion, some of y'all could be, you know, conceiving a baby. That's a huge transformation that could be coming into your life. Not all of you, of course, but definitely some of you, that's a message. But I also feel like you've been planting the seeds for a while now when it comes to your career, your romantic life, and your creative self-expression. And maybe you've been wanting things to go quicker than they actually are. And you're kind of like, you planted the seeds and now you're like, why aren't they blooming? So one thing that I'm getting is Spirit needs you to know that you need to be patient with when you plant these seeds, because it takes time. Things need to take time to grow. But your seeds that you're planting are definitely going to pay off. And you're going to get the success, the results that you want when the timing is right. And I feel you're becoming a lot more aware of this as well. We have the Queen of Wands, which since Mercury showed up, it's like you're stepping into this more confident version of you. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of fiery energy where you're wanting to achieve your creative passions. There's like a lot of creative passion within you. And the Three of Wands is like you see the opportunities. You see the opportunities now. You recognize the potential you have. You recognize that you can receive the results you want from the seeds that you've planted. And now it's all about waiting for when the timing is right. But I want to clarify this message. So please, Spirit, please clarify this message for the transformations, changes for pile number 3. Three of Wands. Yep. Two more cards. Oh, and I forgot to mention the bottom deck was the Four of Swords. So it's like you're going to be entering this time where you're needing to like rest and rejuvenate, because I feel like your life is about to pick up right before your eyes, and all of a sudden it's like, dang, like blessings upon blessings out of nowhere, and dealing with a huge change. So getting the rest that you need will be important as well. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Clarify this message. That was two more cards. Yep, so we have protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. Okay, this is the Nine of Wands. So it's like you've been, again, so determined, trying so hard to create whatever this change is in regards to career or your love life, or you know, whatever this is for you. You've been working really hard at achieving this, and it's almost like it's been so hard, but you've never given up. It's like a wounded warrior energy. And we have awakening, so you're definitely going through an awakening where you're reflecting and you're seeing things in a whole new perspective, which is why I'm saying like your belief systems could be changing. And you're embracing your uniqueness with the Aquarius energy. It's like you're embracing who you are and you're not holding back. You're going to express yourself for who you truly are without worrying about what other people think of that. And with renewal here, you're reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. It's time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. You're getting clarity on your life purpose here. You're having a sense of renewal. What's the bottom deck? Okay. And then with the Seven of Wands, you know, clarifying this Queen of Wands energy, stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So again, it's like you're having all of these beliefs that I think are a lot different than the people around you. And you're needing to almost defend your beliefs. You're standing up for what you believe in. You're not letting people question, or like you're not letting people change who you are. You're not letting yourself fall into this people-pleasing tendency. You're not letting yourself fall into this pattern of needing to please those around you by, you know, believing in what they want you to believe in, but you're seeing the belief system for how you want to see it. It's like you're believing in what you want to believe in, despite if people agree with you or not. And you're just kind of defending yourself a lot more. And then on the bottom deck here, we have a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home, okay? And this all happens after a period of being in hermit mode, okay? Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. And lastly here, we have the Empress. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity is coming to you through this transformation and change. So let's look at your oracle cards now for further messages. Starting off, we have gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. So yeah, practicing a lot of gratitude, you know, realizing that you have a lot in your life, a lot more than you realize, and not focusing on what you lack. Practicing more gratitude will probably help bring in the abundance that you desire and want. It's really easy to get caught up in the lack mentality, lack mindset, but when you practice gratitude, you bring in more abundance into your life. And what was I saying? Abundance. Yep. And we have 23-5. Definitely a change happening, okay? But you're calling in so much abundance through this transformation and change. You're about to be so abundant. It's not even funny. And that's beautiful to see. And this is also Sagittarius energy. So you could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Jupiter is also ruled by Sagittarius as well. Sagittarius energy, so definitely could be a Sagittarius in this. And again, a lot of luck, optimism. I want to read your card here from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. You have protecting treasure. So there's something that you're protecting, whether that's your belief systems or just protecting what it is you want and desire. But you're really protecting it. And this also could indicate like being protected as well, like angels protecting you, or knowing that you're protected during hard times, basically. But I'm going to read from the book here. You are always protected and divinely directed. Yeah, that's kind of what I got from that. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. Sometimes I feel like I pronounce words wrong, so I'm sorry. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Yeah, so you are protected right now. Even if you're going through a hard time, know that you're protected. Your angels are with you. And they really want you to know that. Wow, protection. Yep, protection. And isn't it interesting that this card looks as if she's pregnant? So again, 5th house, children, like if you've been trying to conceive or start a family or birth a new creation, whether that be a new creative project, a new job, there's something new coming into your life that you're birthing into existence here. But also again, you're protected, you're divinely protected, and I think everything is happening in divine timing. And sometimes that's hard because we want it to happen on our ego's time, but this is all happening in divine timing, and it's really important for you to recognize that. And we also have commitment. So there's a new level of commitment that you're taking, and this could also be in your romantic life as well, where you're going to a new level of commitment with your partner in your romantic relationships, or you're going to a new level of commitment within your career. You're committing to a new career, a new adventure in your career, a new adventure in your relationships, a new adventure in self, a new adventure in your belief system, whatever this commitment represents to you. You're very close to achieving your goal. So Spirit wants you to know that you're very close to achieving your goal. Do not give up. Keep going. Stay strong through whatever hard times you may be going through. Whoa. We have surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So during this time, it's important to let go of resentment. You could have some resentment towards people who aren't accepting you for who you are, who aren't believing in the same things that you believe in. You could have resentment to people from childhood, because 5th house can also represent inner child. So if you have childhood wounds where you hold on resentment from childhood, it's really important to surrender that. You could have resentment with a romantic partner for some reason, or authority figures, parental figures. So letting go of that resentment is going to be so important in order to bring this transformation in. My camera is dying, so hold on one second. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, just surrendering resentments is going to be really important. Then we also have surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. That's interesting. I don't know. But to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So again, we did see the 7 of Wands, so there was a sense of defensive energy, and I think this has to do with, you know, your belief system, people not agreeing with you, people trying to give you advice if maybe you don't want to hear it. However this defensive energy is, maybe you're defensive within your communicating with authority figures, or you're defensive in communicating in romantic relationships. But surrendering your defensiveness and being able to communicate in a healthy way will be really important during this time as you go through this transformation. I think that's going to be important. And just kind of realizing that everybody who has opinions sees things through the lens of their life experiences, and mostly through the lens of their trauma as well. So when you feel triggered, you know, kind of recognize that this may be telling you that there's something you need to heal that is related to whatever you're being triggered over. And healing that part of you will help you a lot when it comes to going through this transformation and moving forward. Now for your spirit animals here, we have the peacock. Spirit, let it shine. Okay, so let it shine. Let your true self come out. Don't be afraid to embrace your individuality. Be who you want to be. Don't let other people bring you down in that aspect. And then we have grasshopper. Spirit, take a leap of faith. So whatever you're needing to take a leap of faith in, it's time to do so. Whether that's opening up more, self-expressing more, communicating more, or also maybe taking a leap of faith when it comes to your career. That's another message. But whatever this represents for you, it's time to take a leap of faith. And I think that doing so will bring you great transformation and abundance. Now we have synchronicity. So you maybe have been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities lately, and that's just a message from your spirits, guides, your angels, letting you know that they're with you, you're protected, you're getting closer to achieving your goals. Okay, so, and then we also have 55, adventure. So you're definitely going through a change, and I feel like you're about to embark on a new adventure here, a new adventure, a new journey. And that's what this change and transformation is bringing you. We also have trust the universe. So yeah, you're being called to trust the universe. Again, I feel like this all has to do with like divine timing type of energy, realizing that what it is you want, your seeds will bloom. Whatever seeds you planted will bloom in the right time, when it's meant to, in perfect timing. So that's really important for you to remember. For your fairy card, we have protection again. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work as well. Look at how beautiful. Look at the rainbow. The rainbows. That's just so pretty. Maybe rainbows are a sign for some of you. But you are very protected right now, and it's important that you know that. And also you should know that when you trust in the universe and you take that leap of faith, you're going to be protected through that leap of faith. And so it's kind of important for you to not be afraid to take that leap of faith, because you are protected divinely. When we have portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild cards. So it's like this portal is opening for you, and I feel like it's a huge spiritual portal where you're going to be able to express yourself more. You're no longer going to be afraid to step into your authentic truth. You're going to be who you want to be, and as you do so, this is going to be bringing you lots of rewards within your reputation, your 10th house, your career, and within your romantic life, and just the dealings of the 5th house. You're going to be able to feel a lot more playful. You're going to be able to express yourself more, and it's going to be a great energy that you're probably going to be really surprised over. But also, this is a portal of spirit too, so like I feel like you can connect with spirit a lot more because of the doors that are opening up for you. But there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming through this transformation. Now, what does your angels have to say? Communicate clearly, of course. Communicate clearly, especially what you want. Communicate what you want. Communicate clearly in the relationships that you have within your life, but also do it in a way that's from a compassionate point of view. And within the next few months, you're going to see this change really transpire and take place, okay? Within the next few months, it's coming. Now, for your success cards, we have good advice from a wise person. We have someone new is entering your life. Now, this to me could be a new romantic relationship. It could be a new friend. It could be a guide, someone of wisdom here. It could be a child. It could be a boss, new authority figure because of this career change. So many different scenarios, but take it as it resonates. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift with a diamond here. So some of you could be, with the commitment card showing up, getting married, taking your relationship to the next level, or just receiving a gift. And then we have you will be taken care of in difficult times. Again, coming in with the protection here from your angels and spirit guides. No matter the difficult times you're going through, you're going to be taken care of because you are divinely guided, blessed, and your angels are always with you. Alright, pile number 3, I really hope this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I will leave ways that you can connect and support me in the description box below, as well as ways to book a one-on-one tarot reading or natal chart reading if you're interested. I would love to connect with you. Thank you for sharing your energy, and I really hope to see you guys next time. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about the big changes and transformations that are happening in your life at this time. This is a collective reading, so it's really important to use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. Alright, I say this as always. But first, I want to roll the astro dice to kind of see the energy we're dealing with for you guys. Alright, so please, Spirit, for pile number 4. What big changes and transformations are happening in their life, please, Spirit? Big changes and transformations for pile number 4. We have Pisces energy, we've got Mars, and we also have the 1st house. Okay, so some of you may be a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, but also some of you may be going through some sort of spiritual awakening. There's a lot of Mars energy, which is like action oriented, taking action to achieve something, being more confident. Alright, so that's, and the 1st house deals with physical changes as well as maybe your personality changing, or just the sense of self could be changing. But let's look at your astro cards as well, astrology cards here that I've pulled for you. So we have Cancer here. Could be a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, but also Cancer deals with feeling sympathetic, comforting, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, caring, moody, receptive, family oriented, okay? It's also a water sign, just like Pisces energy, but I feel like you're becoming really intuitive. It's like you're in tune with your emotions, you're in tune with your psychic abilities, perhaps. You could be focusing on family. Also just in this state of your life where you're feeling a lot more sympathetic, you're able to feel the emotions of others. At this time, you could be feeling really emotional yourself. We also have Leo, sun, moon, or rising. You could be. But Leo also represents expressive, creativity, loving, playful, warm, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, extroverted, egotistical, proud. All right. So this could be a time where you're becoming more assertive, more creatively expressive, more self-confident, just more expressive in general. Then we have the 8th house of intimacy, investments, intensity, contracts, sex, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance. Okay. And the 8th house also, you can really also connect to the spiritual realms. So again, more psychic abilities showing up here. Maybe you're becoming more in tune with your psychic abilities and your psychic gifts, which is something that would be really beneficial for you. Being able to talk to spirit more. And also we have opposition, balance, relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes, conscious, manifests, disciplines, and tests, calls out. So maybe you're through this transformation, you're needing to find more balance in your life. You could be surrounded by a lot of people who are mirroring to you and triggering you and triggering your unhealed wounds. I would check to see where you have Cancer and Leo in your chart as well, and see what transits are happening to your 8th house, because that could also be an indicator. Maybe Mars is transiting your 8th house. And that could be really intense. But I do want to look at your tarot now to kind of get some more messages. So please, Spirit, for pile number 4, what major transformations and changes is pile number 4 going through at this time? I'm telling you, like, the Judgment card is coming up for literally every single pile, it feels like. I believe it came up for every pile. Lots of spiritual awakening going on. Lots of self-awareness, reflection. Wow. Honestly, this is beautiful energy, because it's like you're becoming... a wish is going to be fulfilled through this transformation. You're stepping into your power. I feel as if you're going to be creating this legacy. 10 of Pentacles is like financial stability, legacy, financial wealth, like generational wealth, building that generational wealth. The Judgment card's like spiritual awakening here, going through a spiritual awakening, maybe changing your belief systems, doing that self-reflection, figuring out what it is triggers you, and then healing that part of you, stepping into your confidence. You're going to have a creative idea. I feel like with the Ace of Wands through this transformation, there's going to be some sort of creative idea that might come to you that could bring you a lot of financial stability and wealth. And this creative idea could be connected to, maybe some of you are investing your money and becoming wealthy through investing. But yeah, but there is some conflict that is showing up as well through the opposition here, so just keep that in mind. But I do feel like you're going to be getting this creative spark, this inspiration, this idea that brings in a wish fulfillment here through this spiritual awakening, self-reflection, Judgment card. But let's clarify this message. Please, Spirit, for pile number 4. We have the Star card showing up here. Have faith, the future is bright, dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. Beautiful. And then 3 of Wands, planning for the long-term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors, be patient as you decide what's next. 9 of Cups, yet again, wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So yeah, there's a huge wish fulfillment, healing energy that's going on here that is bringing in a bright future for you in the end of challenging times. We have the Empress, time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. And lastly, the 9 of Wands, protect what you have created, be prepared, never give up, ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. So again, wounded warrior energy. This has been like a long time coming for you. I feel like you've been through it, but you're stepping into your power now. Wishes are coming true. There's a lot of healing energy. You're planning for long-term abundance, and you're going to get that long-term abundance because we do have the 10 of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles, learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skilled work that you loved. So yeah, this is beautiful energy so far, but I do want to look at your oracle cards for further messages. Let's see what we got. Starting with your Enchanted oracle card, we have slow and steady. So again, like I said, this was like a long time coming here. It's something that you've been working towards for a while now, and this wish fulfillment, but you're going to finally get it after slow and steady. It says, slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them, okay? So don't rush this process. Know that this transformation is happening at a slow and steady pace, but it's going to pay off and bring you long-term abundance and success. We have parenting and communication. 63 or the number 9, and 33 could be a master number 33. We also have 3 showing up here as well, so you could be seeing repeating numbers like 333 a lot. With parenting here, so I'm getting a few different messages. If some of you have been wanting to be parents and start a family, I could definitely see that because we do have Cancer showing up. With family, we had the Empress show up, and we also had the 10 of Pentacles. But also this could be tied into healing from situations with your parents. Maybe you had, childhood wounds that stem from your parents, or just in general from childhood, and you're healing that. Okay? A lot of family issues becoming resolved because of this communication that you're having. You're bettering your communication as well. You're finding healthy communication habits. You're also maybe needing to communicate with the 8th house. You could be able to communicate with the spiritual realms. You could become a source of like a messenger between the spiritual realms and the 3D world here. We have psychic abilities. Yep. And well-being. So yeah, some of you have a lot of psychic abilities that you're opening up to, and you're becoming more intuitive, more in tune with your psychic abilities. You might even be communicating more with spirit. You could be the source of communication between, like I said, spiritual and 3D. So tuning in and tapping into your psychic abilities would definitely benefit you, I think. And then also with well-being, it's like your well-being is transforming. You're becoming healthier. You're becoming the healthier version of yourself. You're focusing on your well-being more. You're slowing down. and you're just doing that slow and steady, focusing on your well-being, healing. Okay? Now for your spirit animals here, we have messages. We got the scrab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Also 52 and the number 7. So magic works through you. Again, like I said, you have psychic abilities. You have psychic gifts. You have healing gifts. You could be a healer. Magic works through you. Okay? And you might even use your psychic abilities, spiritual gifts in your career or daily life. And then we have time to let go with the groundhog spirit, or 31, number 4, stability. Time to let go. What do you need to let go of that is no longer serving you? And I think this also has to tie into your well-being. If you have unhealthy habits that you need to let go of, or if you need to let go of the outcome, okay, because you do need to be patient and have this slow and steady energy. And also with the parenting, maybe there's past traumas, past hurt and resentment from parents that you need to let go of and heal. We have surrender the habit of people pleasing. Okay, so some of you could be people pleasers and you need to let go of this. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay, so surrender the need to people please, to make everybody else happy. Remember that it's okay to focus on yourself as well and your well-being. And then we have surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. See that with the Mars energy here. If there's a goal that you've been wanting to go after, this is the sign to do that. It's time to go after that goal. Stop procrastinating, okay? We also have productivity, go figure, with the number 8 here as well, indicating 8th house abundance. 8 is like abundant energy, life path number 8. But you're needing to be more productive, okay? And sometimes it's hard to admit that we aren't productive and that we procrastinate. But Spirit wants you to know that if you want your success to come to fruition here, yes, slow and steady is a great pace, but you also need to be productive and let go of procrastination. And this is also, again, Cancer energy showing up. So yeah, it's time to be more productive. We have a fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. And we also have hold your vision. So yeah, you have this goal, this vision for yourself that you really want to bring to fruition, and you're going to be able to do so. There's a fiery climax that's approaching. Hold your vision, stay strong, keep going, but you need to take action as well. You cannot just expect this to land into your lap. And part of your transformation and change is learning to tap into your more productive side, learning to take action when you need to, and not holding yourself back, surrendering a lot of your traumas, and kind of connecting more with your psychic abilities and spiritual gifts. We have tree wisdom. Okay, so you may need to connect with nature more, or look for the signs and listen to the signs that are maybe even being shown to you through music. Some of you could also connect with music a lot. But music and nature could be really grounding for you and could help you a lot when it comes to getting clarity on your situation. And we have patience. Again, slow and steady patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Okay, so whatever this wish fulfillment is connected to, I think it's connected to, it has a lot to do with family and abundance, material, wealth, creating a legacy. Be patient, you will have this, but divine timing is at play right now in your life. We have ease and grace. Again, just being in flow with the universe, being in flow, allowing your abundance to come to you in like an easy and graceful way, not trying to control or force things. We have Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Again, with Messenger, the word to me is like, again, I think you're like, you act as a messenger between the spiritual realms and the 3D world. So it's like you're able to deliver messages at the right place at the right time for people. And Spirit talks to you a lot. Like, it gives you intuitive hits a lot. Spirit will give you intuitive hits often. But you're also bringing harmony and balance into your life through this transformation and this change. Now, your angels have to say peaceful resolution is happening and compromise. So is there something you're needing to compromise about when it comes to maybe intimacy or when it comes to your love life and family? And know that there will be a peaceful resolution if there is some sort of argument or tough situation happening within your love life or within your family life at this time. There will be a peaceful resolution, but also there may be a need to compromise and bring in balance and harmony into your life. And for your success cards, we have honor and respect will come to you. Beautiful. A chain of events that will affect your life. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. And a wish is granted. Okay, so yeah, basically this transformation and change is going at a slow and steady pace, but it's going to happen. You just need to be patient. There's a lot of psychic abilities that you're opening up to through this transformation and change. And you're healing, I think, a lot of wounds related to your parents. You're realizing that a lot of things are being mirrored to you and triggering you so that you can heal these unhealed wounds. There's going to be a sense of peaceful resolution, but you're needing to be more productive and focus on your well-being as well. Let go of, you know, the need to, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the need to people please all the time. All right, pile number 4, I really hope this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Definitely, you know, check out my links below if you want a natal chart or a one-on-one tarot reading. I would love to connect with you. Thank you for your support and sharing your energy with me. I really hope to see you guys next time.